Hello, one and all, and welcome to the Comedy Comes in Fives podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Colin Lopez. I'm here with three good friends of mine. Guys, would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name is Del Stanley.
And I am Andrew Statler, another co-host.
And I'm Matthew, and I'm the cool one.
Matthew's the bad boy of the group.
He's the cute one, too. He's just the all-around good one.
Yeah.
You know, like all the members of the boy band? Matthew is like all of the members of the boy band combined into one, and then we're just the rest of the boy band.
Yeah.
No, I'm like a peg up. I'm like the water boy for the boy band.
No. I'm the jack of all trades. Colin, you're the loose cannon.
If I could describe Matthew, it'd be like a mixture of Logan and Jake Paul, but like in one guy.
That's a really good description.
I don't like that description. Can I have a different description, please?
Nope.
That's yours. That's what you get, buddy.
Cool.
You've been branded.
I've been branded as Logan and Jake Paul. Well, I suppose
You've been branded as a member of the Low Gang. You're a Maverick.
I'm a Maverick.
Dude, Mavericks fly high.
Colin is the loose cannon.
I'm the crazy one. I'm the psychopath freak.
Del is the smart one. That's
Yeah, this is true.
I do machines from the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. And Andrew is the soft-spoken stoic hero.
That's true. He really is.
Yeah, I always save the princess, And by princess, I mean Colin.
You know the guy from like Big Time Rush that looks like Sven from... Not Sven, Kristoff from Frozen.
Lost me in Big Time
Rush.
Rush.
Three of them? There's like three guys in there that look like him.
The blonde one that has just the biggest nose you've ever seen.
Oh, so the Dreamboat.
Yeah.
All right, I have a question on my mind. Del, ever since you became a Hollywood elite, how's that been?
Well, at first it was kind of hard getting used to all the midnight parties and the seances and the baby sacrifice parties. But then once you start drinking that virgin infant blood and also the non-virgin infant blood, it just starts to click. And then eventually you control politics.
Quick question. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, of course. Did you say non-virgin infant blood? Is that...
that's the only kind that works.
Yeah, I'm not a high enough level of elite to partake in that ritual. I was just describing the kind of blood that it was.
I only make millions. I'm not billions yet. I only make millions.
Aren't we just so lucky to know Del, guys?
Yeah, he's going to get this podcast to the high charts. We're going to be number one, boys.
We're to the moon.
To the
moon. To the moon, though.
First podcast to win the Grammy. That's our goal.
For Graham Cash.
Yeah, I'm going
first podcast to win an Oscar. First podcast to win at the Game Awards.
Isn't there like an award show for specifically country music?
I have no idea.
Yes, I do. It is the CMAs, and I run it at the news station, and it is
their trophies are little gold embossed cans of dip, like tobacco dip.
Is that really buff Cowboys?
No, the trophies are it's a cowboy boot with a cowboy hat on top of it. Of course, all of this is gold, and then there's a little plaque at the bottom of it, and the plaque tells you who wins. And on that plaque, there is an outline of a brother and a sister kissing.
I mean, that makes sense.
How do you know, Matthew? How do you know?
I told you I run the show at the news station.
Is there a podcast awards show?
I hope we win the country award and the podcast award.
I'm Googling podcast awards show.
We need to make it.
There's the streamies. That's something that the YouTube
There's just a show called Podcast Awards.
Really? How long has that been going on?
They award you with Reddit Gold.
Oh my god. We gotta go get some then.
Do you accept Reddit Karma?
Reddit Karma is the next cryptocurrency. It looks like they've been doing it since 2005.
2000? Jesus Christ.
Podcasts have only existed since 2005 and a half. That doesn't make any sense.
Good one, dude. That was a real banger right out the gate.
Yeah,
joke.
it was.
Thanks.
I felt the gears turning, and I just knew that it was going to be a good joke.
I am the funny one.
They called it the Podcast Awards, and that surprised me because I was expecting them to give it some dumb name like the Potties.
Well, that's
damn it,
something
Del.
we need to make.
Potties.
The potty. Oh my god.
Okay, do we want to dive into the segments now, or do we want to
Yes. I would hate to interrupt your potty talk here, but I have some questions for you, boys.
No.
All right. Lay
That I
'em
think
on
both you and our great listener would like to know.
Yes.
Andrew, I need to let you know.
Uh-huh.
My religion prohibits me from answering questions.
I'll answer on behalf of Del. Don't worry.
Okay, so
Well,
you always
actually,
already have a Del.
There lies another problem because my religion actually prohibits me from listening to answers to questions.
Colin, I
Okay,
will.
Colin, you could just leave.
Yeah, I might have to do that.
Okay, so how this is going to work, I'm going to
Yeah,
ask
okay.
you 5 questions. All right?
Yeah.
You have to think of it on the spot,
Oh,
and
boy.
you can explain it in a couple sentences. Not all of them, they're not too rough. The first few are very, genuine. I just wanted our audience member to kind of know a little bit more about us,
No, that's a really good idea.
So I'm going to start off with Mr. Matthew Parrott.
Yeah. Don't say my
Question
last name.
1, and you'll all have the same questions, by the way. So
Oh,
whoever's
so we
going
get like
last.
ample time.
That's right. Matthew's going to be put on the spot here.
Yes.
Sucks to be mad.
I got to know, what's your favorite, or who is your favorite musical artist?
Ooh, actually, that one's not too hard for me. My favorite musical artist is actually Dave Grohl. And like, there's a lot of reasons for it, but I'll just keep it short and sweet and say, funny rock star Jesus.
I
Yeah, that's
thought you were
fair.
gonna say Dave Matthews Band.
Nothing is wrong with Dave Matthews Band, Del.
I just thought it would have been a funny choice for favorite musical artist.
I'd like to change my answer.
Yeah, I like Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth is epic.
I changed my answer to Nickelback.
Okay.
Just great all around, just great.
All right, Matthew, I got another question for you.
You're asking me all 5 at once. Oh God.
Yes,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I thought
Or
we
would
were
you
going
rather
down
do
here.
rotations? I think we should do rotations. That's a better idea, actually.
No, give me all 5 at once.
I think we should do rotation.
I like that.
That would work.
I didn't think about that, Matthew, but I really appreciate it.
And then you can ask me the next question, so I get put on the spot first, and then
Yeah.
and then we can work it like that.
Matthew, that's why I asked you first, man. Because if I said that to Colin or Del, they'd be like, "Ooh, dude, ooh, keep
I
going."
am the smart
What
one.
if you and I rotate?
All right. So Colin, who's your favorite musical artist?
My favorite musical artist, I'd probably have to give that to a guy named Raleigh Ritchie. I like to hop around from a lot of musical artists. I just sort of have like the set genres I like to listen to, and not so much a set artist. But that guy, Raleigh Ritchie, I've listened to him for a pretty long time, and I would have to say it's him. He makes a lot of good. It's almost alternative poppy music, and he experiments with like some rap-ish as well in it, and I really like what he makes.
That's
Jeez,
awesome.
TLDR. Am I right?
Wow. Okay. You know what? Yeah. No, you're
All
right.
right,
You're right.
Mr. Del Stanley, who is your favorite musical artist?
Electric Light Orchestra ELO is probably some of the best music I've ever heard.
Oh,
Good
those-
choice.
Wait, is that the one that did all those like cool songs where they sing really high pitched and they're like just awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard of them. Funny how that happens, huh?
That's a funny joke, Colin.
Colin, they sang Mr. Blue Sky.
Dude, I'm more like Mr. Brown Sky, am I right?
Okay, next question.
Brown.
All right.
Brown like brown.
Del, we are
Yes, dude.
we are above bathroom humor, gentlemen. Please.
Yeah,
let's
this is true.
continue.
Distinguished.
All right, Andrew, give us
Yeah, we
and-
youngsters.
And before question 2, in case anyone's wondering, my favorite musical artist is Billy Joel. I just like his variety
do
with the
that.
music.
Yeah, what's your favorite Billy Joel song?
Right
that's
now
the
it's
next-
probably Vienna, although it changes from week to week.
That's
Dang
a
it.
really good song.
Colin, that was the next question. Oh,
That was not the next question, Matthew.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Let's hear the
Andrew.
next question then.
All right, next question. What is your favorite movie?
My
Starting
favorite
at Matthew.
movie?
Starting at Matthew.
No, I thought it was
Again?
starting at Colin.
Oh yeah, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. We discussed this. Starting at
You
Colin.
stupid.
Dang. All right. Well, I would have to say it's a toss-up between two. The first being Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and the other being Shin Godzilla.
Ooh.
They're complete 180s of movies.
Absolutely different, but
Although-
good choices.
Although Matthew Broderick has been in both franchises, so like
That
it
is kind of funny.
counts. Yeah.
Like barely though.
No,
Yeah, but like he was.
He was.
I need to discuss this before we move on.
okay.
Sure.
What did Ferris Bueller need a day off from?
Yeah.
All the bullshit, Del. All
Yeah,
the
Del.
bullshit in his life.
All the
wasn't-
haters.
wasn't
What
he the
bullshit is
villain?
in Ferris Bueller's life?
Is he not?
His sister's a grade A awful human.
Yeah, his
He
loving
just-
parents,
He's
obviously.
he's too cool for school. He needed to get his friend Cameron a dame, as you would say, and he just needed a little bit of just chill, just some chill time to take a day off from school. You've never felt that.
So
I have, but it feels like there wasn't anything weighing on him that he really needed a day off from.
so like
Okay, is this a better answer for you? They needed a reason for the movie to be made.
Ferris Bueller.
That's a good answer.
It's a
Ferris
good answer.
Bueller is like the guy that peaked in high school, right? And like he wasn't even on the
Probably,
football
yeah.
team. Like he
Yeah.
didn't even go anywhere after high school.
No way.
Probably
Like,
died on
Ferris
the
Bueller
street.
probably caused world peace.
He went
Don't
to
talk
New
bad about
York
Ferris
and
Bueller.
saw a big old Godzilla.
Yeah, so
Ferris's classmates liked him enough to order him a hooker.
That's true.
And
mean,
like a bajillion sets of flowers.
but like my
Right.
friends do that for me all the time.
Yeah, totally.
Only because
Daily
you
on
asked.
a daily basis. Yeah.
I don't ask though.
Well, it's because you say that if I don't send you flowers every week, then we're not going to be friends anymore.
Yeah, but flowers are the price. That's the price for friendship. You all know
No,
that.
I get that. I get
And
that.
Andrew, someone has not made their payments in a while.
You charge them flowers?
I'm sorry, Matthew. I'll get it. I can repay you in other ways.
Ooh.
I've been sending you hookers.
But what have you been doing with those, Matthew?
Yeah, Matthew.
You know, half the time that he sends them to me, they're dismembered and in boxes. So it's
Oh my
very
God.
That's how you wanted them. You specifically told me. You said, Andrew, I want them in a box, dismembered.
Well, that's just like it's such
For
a
the
very
flowers.
Hollywood elite thing to do of Dell.
that. Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, we gotta keep moving. We gotta keep moving here.
Okay. All right. Oh, who has to answer that next?
Dell
I
was
think
next.
it's me.
What's your favorite movie, Dell?
Yeah, you thinking there, pal?
Oh, you had all that
listen.
time?
Yeah.
Believe me, I was stalling and it sure was not long enough.
Do you want me to go, Del? I have two answers.
Yes,
I can
please.
give you a little more time. All right, my two answers, and they're both kind of stupid. The first one is Jurassic Park. That movie has had the most profound impact on my life since I was a little boy.
Oh boy.
But nothing, and I really do mean nothing, will beat me, Andrew, and Dell all sitting in a theater on opening night of the first Avengers movie.
Yeah, I was in my room crying that night. I wasn't invited.
That was that's just that was
It was
That was-
special.
that was a very
It would have been
special
way
experience.
less special if Colin was there. So I think we made
No,
the right
that's-
choice.
yeah,
I
I mean, I
really did
agree.
make the right choice.
I can only taint things. Like I can never really improve them.
Yeah, of course.
Like the Anti-Midas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
Everything he touches turns to poop.
What awful. Why would anyone wish for that? It wasn't like his wish to turn everything go. Why would he wish for that?
Do you remember the Chocolate Touch? That awful
Oh my
book that we
God.
had to read in
Remember
like
the
first
cheese
grade?
touch?
I do
Oh my
remember
God.
that book.
I'm just thinking of that. Like, what if like legitimately, because like in school you had to like learn the story of Midas and like about green and stuff. What if there was like a version of it where it was legitimately just like, and now we turn things to poo poo?
That's what I'm saying. Why would he ever wish for that?
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
Some 7-year-old who just is like, this is going to be really funny to do to my friends. He like turns their bicycle to poop. He's like,
7-year-old.
it's funny. And they're like, yeah, that is funny. And then he touches them and they turn to poop. And he's like, oh.
Imagine you like got cursed by a witch. And you like didn't realize what powers you had been granted, and you go to give your mother a sweet hug of reconciliation, and she just crumbles into feces on the floor.
I mean, that's basically
unfortunate.
that's the entire plot of the Chocolate Touch.
Shouldn't have gotten poop touch,
True.
dog. That's all I got to say about that.
Bill, do you have your movie yet?
Poop touch.
I think I do know what my favorite movie is.
Okay,
Ever
can I take a guess? Can I take a guess?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I have 2 guesses. The first one is The Lighthouse, and the second one is Knives Out.
Okay, I am big fans of both of those movies, but ever
Those are
since I watched it for the first time a few months ago, I have not been able to stop thinking about The Thing.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Really?
that's a great
Wow,
movie.
okay,
That
yeah.
is an absolutely fantastic movie.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so I think that's at least in my top 5, if not number 1.
Among Us
What about
movie?
that?
Among Us movie?
Among Us movie?
Is that
You
what
know
you've been,
about Among Us?
is that what you've
Among
been
Us.
doing your hair like Kurt Russell?
A little bit. I just like my hair longer, and I wanted a change of style.
Is
I
that
just
why
think
you've been
it's
really
Kurt Russell.
paranoid about everything and like thinking that one of your friends is a space alien?
Is that
Oh.
why you? Is that why
Oh,
you?
been
I
like that for
really thought
years.
it was no. I think I'm in the Truman Show.
Just hate you.
I just really don't like you, Colin.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
unfortunate, but what am I supposed to expect?
Yeah, sorry, big guy.
All right, well,
All
Andrew,
right.
you have any more questions?
Yes, I do.
Wait,
Although-
Andrew didn't answer.
Oh yeah,
yeah, Andrew.
I
Favorite movie.
have 2 answers as well. It's between The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh my god, it's such a
And-
good film.
Oh, it's so wonderful. And Back to the Future. Very different films, but I love them both.
Well, I mean, Back to the Future 3.
Yeah. He's got the poncho like
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood does. So good.
He
I've
does.
only seen
Come
the
on,
first
Marty.
Back to the Future.
It's the wrong one.
I'm
It's the wrong show.
probably gonna sound stupid, but I don't even. Is Good, the Bad, and the Ugly like a cowboy movie?
Yes, it is
Wow.
the best cowboy movie.
I've never.
Ooh,
I think I've seen, like,
I don't know
maybe-
about that.
Okay.
Well, I
think
did say it was my favorite movie, and that includes
That's
cowboy
fair.
movies.
I really like Outlaw Josie Wells, and they're
That
both
is a good movie.
They're both Eastwood films, so it doesn't
They are.
really like.
You guys are forgetting the real best Western movie,
Best Western?
Blazing Saddles.
Stop.
boy.
Yes.
That movie
You know,
genuinely hurt me.
the only cowboy movie I've ever seen, I think, is Cowboys versus Aliens, which was directed by Jon Favreau in 2011.
The
was-
best movie
I
ever.
remember watching that and I was like, is this what cowboy movies are like? I don't think I need to watch anymore.
No, they're not like that usually.
That was not a bad movie.
It was pretty bad.
It was pretty bad.
It was
No.
pretty bad.
No, bad movies are good
Okay,
movies.
no, Matthew, you are not the arbiter of whether or not a movie is good or bad because you somehow find enjoyment in the most mediocre of schlock.
That's true. He does.
Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy all cinema, Del. I'm a very happy person, and I enjoy
that's
happy
true.
things.
That's true. Matthew's happy. Yeah, Matthew's
That's
very
why-
easily
that's-
pleased.
Ant-Man 2 has, while it's not the best Marvel movie ever made, it has one of my favorite just feelings out of every movie I've ever seen. And
Really?
like just the idea of Scott Lang, a divorced father who still has a wonderful relationship with both his ex-wife, her current husband, and his daughter, and they're all happy. They all love each other. That vibe makes me feel happy.
Aw.
And even though he's technically a terrorist and a criminal, he's just, maybe it's just Paul Rudd. Maybe I just like Paul Rudd. I don't know.
Paul Rudd is
But
awesome.
I try and find redeeming qualities in every movie, because like
Wasn't he
Every
only a
movie-
terrorist and criminal because he stole money from an insurance company that stole money from other people?
No, it's because he helped Captain America.
Does he help Captain America?
Oh, I was talking about what he was in jail for.
And when, yes, he did steal a bunch of money and give it to the poor. But I try and find the best quality in every movie because every movie is someone's favorite movie.
Matthew, would you say you're
We've seen a
overall
lot
a
of
very
bad
nice
movies,
person?
Matthew.
We've seen a lot of bad movies. I will agree that there are bad movies. What'd you say, Andrew? I'm sorry.
Would you say you're overall a good person?
No.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, cool.
Welcome to therapy, Jesus Christ.
I was looking up Cowboys versus Aliens. I'm sorry to bring it back to that, but Google is telling me that Jon Favreau also directed Zathura and The Lion King. Did you know that?
No.
What
Like
the
the
hell?
animated Lion King?
No, it's like the 2019 one. I saw it. I was like, "There's no possible." He directed Elf too. What?
Yeah, that
No
makes
way
sense.
Jon Favreau directed 2019 Lion King. That movie sucked.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, I mean, have you seen Cowboys versus Aliens?
I have
Fair
not.
point.
That movie's also pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Don't listen to Colin. It's riddled with early 2000s CGI.
Jon Favreau directed Iron Man?
Yes, that's why it's one of my favorite movies of all time.
You guys
It
want
is a
to
good
get
movie.
Absolutely no
alien
idea.
with wings covered in a yellow fungus? Details such as this were created to depict the creatures frontiersmen facing adversity in an unfamiliar place.
That's really cool, but no, I don't care. Sorry, dog, but that's just the ropes around here.
All right, Andrew, hit us with your next question.
Yes.
Please.
Okay. All right, guys. I got one more question for you, and arguably the most important of them all.
All right.
How long? This is starting with Matthew. How long would you last against an endless barrage of toddlers, like zombie apocalypse style? They're pouring in through your windows, and you got to survive. How long? How long?
Okay.
What an interesting
I was gonna
question.
stop at how long would you last?
That's a question for another day,
60,
though.
70 years.
That's a good question. All right, Andrew, there are a couple of variables that I have to ask.
Okay,
about.
you can clarify. Yeah.
Do I get weapons? And if so, are they ranged weapons or are they strictly melee weapons?
Your weapons are lefty and righty, my friend.
Damn.
I have a question also.
Yes, shoot.
Do the toddlers have weapons?
No. They just have their most dangerous weapon is probably their teeth.
Okay, so
Okay.
They're just straight up zombies. Okay.
What
No,
age
they're
toddler are we
toddlers.
talking?
They're toddlers, but they
But they're
will be trying to
zombies.
kill you.
Can they walk or are they crawling?
They're toddlers. They can walk.
Can
I
I
mean, some toddlers can't.
can
There's
I
a
call
difference
them
between a 2-year-old toddler and a 3-year-old toddler. Though.
Can I
Let's say 3-year-old.
I'm 21 years old and I still can't walk. All right.
That's fair.
You're 13 and can I call them zombies? Because I don't think I could ethically kick a child in the
Nope.
face.
That's not the question.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Ethics aside,
Okay.
I'm gonna think of them as zombies. I
Can you
could last for a couple days.
Okay, well, Matthew failed the question because he called them zombies. All right, Colin.
I'm gonna say maybe like 20, 30 seconds.
Okay.
Like at most, probably.
At least you're honest, my man.
Like I'd probably see the kids and I'd be like, oh damn, all right. And then I'd probably like try to fight it. But then at that point, like I'm assuming that everyone else is also now toddler zombified. So like what's the point?
It's a
No,
different
they're
kind
only
of thing.
attacking you, my man.
It's called
What the-
toddlerification, where instead of turning into an undead corpse, you actually just revert in age to a toddler.
What did I do to get an infinite amount of zombie toddlers
All
to
right.
score me
This
and
is
me
my
alone?
question, my universe. I
No,
I'm
decide
asking
the
you.
rules.
I
have-
understand that, but I'm
I
asking
have-
you to expand the lore.
I
Okay, you want
have-
me to expand the lore real quick?
No. I have one more crucial question that will decide how long I survive.
Okay.
And that question is, do I have a very large speaker? Not as a weapon, but just to play music.
Well, do you have a large speaker in your house, Matthew?
Yes, I do.
Then yes, I will allow it.
Okay. With that in mind, If I am blaring doom music, I will last indefinitely as I am cracking skulls, pulling limbs apart, and just going to town on this avalanche of children that is pouring in.
Cracking toddler skulls, pulling toddler spines.
Yeah.
That's right.
I am, dude. If that doom music is loud enough and those toddlers are angry enough, I am going to be the fucking god of death.
Remind me to never play doom music around Matthew.
Oh, always play doom music around Matthew.
I value my life.
Oxford and he starts playing doom music. Suddenly, your car's overturned in the ditch.
Yeah.
Man, when I hear doom music, I only see red, and that's all I can remember.
Matthew blacks out and wakes up covered in blood.
That's not good. That's not a good thing.
No, it's healthy.
Wakes up in a crop circle.
You know, World War II wasn't actually won with 2 nuclear bombs. They actually just dropped me in there with headphones strapped to my brain and blaring doom music. Well, they couldn't put it on my ears because they would have fallen off, and like, you know,
because you have those freakish dwarf ears. They're really small, and like normal headphones don't fit right on them.
Well, no, they're too big. That's the problem. I've got those freaky Dumbo ears. I can basically fly with my ears.
I was just about to ask, can you glide with them, my man?
Is that how you got to where you were fighting the enemy?
No, they like okay. So
they launched you from an aircraft carrier.
Yeah, they had me in it. They had me in a plane, and so I dropped in, and I used my ears like a wingsuit, and I flew down in there. And of course, like in the heat of combat, they do shrink to freakishly small dwarf ears, and that's why they had to put the headphones in my brain.
I see. I see.
Like, I punched people so hard that their shadows just stuck to buildings.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. Del, what's your answer to my toddler question?
Okay. So I still have some questions.
Okay, ask
No,
me.
you do not get a battle axe.
No, I didn't. No questions about the battle axe. It's just an infinite sea of toddlers. Like there's absolutely zero end.
You will eventually.
I will eventually
die.
succumb to the toddlers.
You will game end eventually. The question is, how long will you last?
I think I'd be like in a field and like see them closing in on me from all sides. And I just like run in like one direction and start just like leaping off their heads. Like it sounds like
Mario with Goombas?
Yeah, just like bouncing like 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot, just like leaping and skipping through the ocean of toddlers, just hoping to like run far enough to when they stop, but they don't stop. And then I think I'd last like 30 minutes doing that before like
really.
I'm trying to be like somewhat realistic here.
Okay.
Like
I was
I'm
too.
gonna get tired, and one of those suckers is gonna grab my leg, and then I'm gonna fall, and then they're just gonna get me, dude.
Do you think that you're really gonna make it 30 minutes before you like inevitably slip off of one of them and fall, or one of them grabs you?
I think 30 minutes is like realistic. I could also potentially see myself lasting a maximum of 6 hours.
Damn.
Honestly,
Okay.
I think Del is a pretty nimble and agile person. I really think that he could survive for a while just by running and not fighting.
I think Del could probably just get on his knees and blend in.
Part of my calculations takes into effect that eventually I'm gonna get tired.
Yeah, eventually, but your ADHD will keep you going for what, 12, 13 hours with no sleep?
Not how that works.
No, I don't have ADHD myself, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Yeah. Del, I would know. I'm the smart one. Okay, what about you, Andrew? How long do you think you would last?
Oh, I go forever. I have a toddler fallout shelter already put up, so I'd be okay.
Dang,
So this isn't like a hypothetical that Andrew has come up with. This has been something that he's known about for a long time.
The toddler apocalypse is coming, guys.
Andrew is the arbiter of the toddler apocalypse.
This is classified information. This is my only way of describing it to you.
If Andrew is the arbiter of toddler apocalypse, then I'm the master chief of toddler apocalypse.
Andrew's the prophet.
Yeah, so Andrew's like, so guys, if all of a sudden a sea of zombie toddlers were to drop in your home at 2:30 p.m. on February 23rd at exactly 13 hours and 20 minutes, what would you do?
It's a good question, guys.
Very specific.
Hey, hold on, guys. There's
How long
there's
do you
someone
think it
scratching at my
lasts?
door?
Do you think you could make it to these coordinates?
Don't open it. Be sure to bring as many cans of food as you can.
The TodPocalypse is among us.
Sounds like my mom is coming downstairs. Sounds like she has a whole lot of people with her.
sounds like my mother has recently had a lot of children.
Did she fall? It sounds like she's struggling to walk.
A lot of bumping is going on.
Guys,
What the hell?
someone started playing Doom music.
No. Dark Matthew is about to come out.
No, it's not Dark Matthew.
The Beast Matthew.
I don't have a Dark Matthew. I don't have a dark side. I
Matthew
just have a
hears
Doom
Doom
side.
music that engages dark profile mode.
Yeah,
It goes black profile picture.
black profile
Black
picture.
profile.
Yeah. My bio
Awful.
becomes don't hit me up. Don't HMU. Only the real ones know.
Only the real ones.
No. It's if you know, you know. That's it.
Yeah.
I think that we should extend the TodPocalypse question to everyone listening to this right now.
Absolutely.
I think that
That's a good
if
question.
you are listening to this and you feel like you could go for longer than any of us or have any other stipulations, I think you should put them in the
If
comments.
you have any questions, ask me. I am
directly.
the lore
You can
master.
You can contact Andrew at 4178. I'm just kidding.
wrong.
His email
My real
address.
phone numbers.
His email address is
stupid or something?
www.bigopenmouthhole.com.edu @gmail.com.
Yep, that's it. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay, I would like to do one last hypothetical with this baby question before we move on to another
All right,
subject.
all right.
How long do you think all four of us could last fighting together against the toddler apocalypse?
Together?
Together,
I know we don't have weapons, right?
right?
But like,
I got
I
a mean
feel
laptop.
like, yeah, but like, I feel like toddlers are just like small enough and like weak enough that you could just grab one by the ankles and start swinging it.
Yeah?
That's true. Until
And,
eventually
like-
it just rips in half from the force.
Oh, Jesus.
But then you just get another toddler. It's like an infinite supply.
That's
It is true. And we
And
never
if-
run out of food either.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is we'd never lose.
What? Hold on. I'd like to bring up something that Andrew just said.
Oh God.
Yes, sir.
Think about,
Survival is survival, man.
but they're children.
In the TodPocalypse, food is food.
Matthew, ethics must be thrown out of the window. This is the toddler apocalypse we're talking
The
about.
TodPocalypse, my man. You
ever seen The
must
Walking
make
Dead?
sacrifices. Yeah, this isn't that. This isn't even remotely like that. So
Not
throw
even
everything
close.
we know about that out the window.
This is
These,
Terminator.
these toddlers are 800% more lethal than the zombies in the Walking
800%.
If you
Because it's an unlimited supply. Limited
True.
supply
That
of
is- that is
zombies.
true.
But in this
That's
universe, it's unlimited.
Yeah.
That's
So,
very true.
okay. I think the four of us together, I have my Doom music. Andrew
Uh-huh.
has the toddler apocalypse survival shelter.
I do.
Dell has his nimble, agile little monkey powers. And Colin is the loose cannon. I think we could do it.
I bet we could do it. Yeah.
I think we could survive.
All right. And on that, I think we should close the book on the
Yeah.
TodPocalypse hypothetical question.
All right.
Really, Colin? You don't want to talk about attacking toddlers more?
You know, as much as I love like the next guy to just like assault zombie toddlers, I think I'm good.
Yeah,
You know,
that's fair.
I think I've had about enough.
Kind of racist of you to not want to attack little children, Colin.
Yeah, Colin.
Exactly. Explain that one.
Are you
That was
stereotyping
racist.
toddlers, Colin? What's your stereotype of a toddler?
Shit. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That is what I thought.
All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the next segment.
All right. I have a question for you guys. Have you played any good games recently?
I exclusively play good video games.
Well, I mean, of course. That's why I ask.
Yeah, I mean, I've been hitting Dark Souls a lot.
Yeah, I have too.
We've been playing Dark Souls together.
It's been a great time. Andrew, unfortunately, you have that crap top. You can't play it with us.
I've been playing Dark Souls 3 on the Xbox, and I'm really bad at it. So generally, I just play for like an hour, and then I get mad, and then I have to quit.
You're like, I'm gonna go jerk off.
And then I go play New Vegas instead.
Yeah, good game.
Oh, yeah, Dark Souls, we've been hitting that hard.
Yeah, we've been.
It's a good game. Dark Souls is crazy fun.
This is my first time playing it.
What are you thinking so far?
Yeah, what's your opinion?
At first I wasn't having any fun, and then I got
good. You got good.
I got good. It was like around about when I beat the Moonlight Butterfly that I was like, okay, I'm having fun now. I would wake up and immediately be like, oh, can't wait to play more Dark Souls today.
Dude.
Hell yeah. That's the best feeling ever.
Yeah. Dark Souls, it is such a unique and fun challenge that no other game has ever delivered to me. And that's just what keeps me coming back to it, because it's just so fun and there's so much to do. And once you beat the game, you can either go back through with your original character, level them up even more, or you can just make a new character, do something entirely different. That's what Colin's doing right now.
Oh yeah, I love doing that. I played that game for the first time, years ago, and pretty much every year or so, I go back and I do a replay of it, and I do something I haven't done before. Use a new weapon, a new armor set, just something fun to make it different. Because I'm at the point where I've seen everything, I know all the secrets, I know everything about it, to where I'm just like, I might as well challenge myself.
I was gonna say, Colin, I really appreciate having you there with me along the way. Just point me towards secrets that I never would have found otherwise.
Dude, it was rough not having that when I played the first time, because I remember playing the game and then I would hear some other friends of mine who had watched a bunch of YouTube videos on it and just been talking about things. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And at that point, I completely beaten the game, and I'd have to go all the way back through it and play it again if I wanted to see what they were talking about.
Man,
hearing it from you though is a way different feeling than hearing it from a YouTube video. It feels kind of like that feeling of your friend on the playground telling you there's a monster under the truck in Pokemon Red.
100%. I love that. Oh, I'm so happy I could be that for you.
Really good analogy.
That's a really good analogy.
It's a good time. I'm really glad you're playing it. It's a really good game. One of my favorites.
Yeah.
I'm having fun. I enjoy the Spyhander because I get to obliterate things in one hit.
Yeah, it is a good time doing that. It's always a good time.
Dark Souls 1 is really fun, and I'm enjoying it a lot. But
you hate it, right?
No, I actually love it. Dark Souls 1, I actually disliked it a lot at first because I played Dark Souls 3 before I played Dark Souls 1. And the games are so completely different. And so I was really turned off by Dark Souls 1 at first because it just felt outdated to me. But as I played it more and more, I kind of found the rhythm of the game. And while it's still different from Dark Souls 3, it's still it's incredibly fun. And when I first started playing Dark Souls 3, it instantly got onto my top 10 games list of all time. They're such good games. And Dark Souls 1 is nice. It doesn't seem like it has a lot of replayability to me, mostly because I feel like I can knock out a lot of builds pretty much instantly, especially now that I found a soul duplication glitch.
Yeah, your epic cheat that you
my
use
epic cheat.
You're a cool player.
Because I just won. I hate weight systems in video games so much. Oh God.
I get that. But I mean, you kind of have to have a limitation if you have all these amazing things that you're able to do. I
agree.
That's why you be like me and grind your endurance up to level 36.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's what I've been doing. I've just been increasing it. I've already allocated all my other stats, and I didn't know how crucial weight would be to me in this game. So it's just you know what? I'll give myself a couple levels with this glitch, and so that's what I did.
Andrew,
I don't even need Cavill Drake anymore.
What'd you say, Colin?
Where are you at in Dark Souls 3?
Oh, okay. Where am I in Dark Souls 3? I
don't remember. Last thing you remember doing?
I remember dying
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Here we
That'll
are.
happen.
The story's going somewhere.
I'm not paying attention. I can't see the TV through the tears in my eyes. I'm so fucking mad.
So it was one of the bosses. And I don't remember the name, so I'll describe the location to you. I like walked into this room, and this big old boss guy just pulled the sword out of a guy he defeated. And he's like, whoa, and he looks at me, and then I start fighting him, and then like another one spawns.
I know exactly.
And then another boss
Yeah,
spawns.
Fist Watchers.
And I was, that's it. And I was really mad.
Oh man, they are easily my favorite boss fight in that game. Don't spoil anything for Dell. I'm not going to spoil anything for either of you because I want Dell to play Dark Souls 3 really badly. Once he finishes Dark Souls 1, of course.
I'm probably gonna skip 2 and go straight to 3 after Dark Souls.
Skip 2. You will despise 2.
I would agree. 3 is a good place for you to go next. I also really recommend playing Sekiro if you haven't done that either. Sekiro is amazing.
I own both Sekiro and Bloodborne, and I was trying to beat Bloodborne, and I got stuck on the first boss.
That game's hard, dude. It's
I've heard
Bloodborne's
Bloodborne's tough.
It's super cool though. It's a lot more fluid, like for attacks and that kind of base. It's a good time.
Really want to play Demon Souls Remastered. It
seems like a really fun time. But
I do not want to play Demon Souls.
That is like my number one want to play game right now. I'm craving it.
Is that a PlayStation exclusive?
Yes.
I hate the idea of dying once and then being cursed forever.
Well, that sounds kind of awful.
That's how Dark Souls 3 works.
Hey Matthew, you got
Not really.
$500 to buy a PS5 for?
I do.
Then how about you get another $60 for the game?
Okay.
And another $20 for the online service.
Okay.
And it gets on the lamps.
Yeah.
And a little smooch.
A little kiss.
Delicious. I want that to be the next PS5 spokesperson, like an old man, like with a cane, just like stumble out of the camera, and be like, "Come get your PS5." I'm sure it's so well.
Platformer
That'd be
mascot.
so awesome.
Yeah, that'd be epic.
It's the interviews
It's Mario,
for...
but he's old and geriatric and on the PlayStation now.
What
What
happened to you, Mario?
IPs.
The brand new PlayStation 5 with new God of War 64. Buy it and get young boy with wolf costume, bow, and DLC exclusive.
It's amazing! Super Mario on the PS5! Oh, I wish
Sounds
he
so
was,
wrong.
dude. No, it sounds so right, Andrew. What do you say?
Yeah. Andrew,
Crazy.
You're just mad because Master Chief.
Yeah, I'm sad he's not in Smash. That's what I'm sad about. I'll never get over it.
Let's talk about Smash reveal real quick, just because.
Do we gotta?
Because you're a Nintendo shell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not
What
me,
are we
Matthew
gonna
is.
talk about? They're making another character.
I'm kind of excited for it. I think it's cool.
I will
I'm
not purchase
100%
her.
partial. Yeah, I don't.
If I'm
think
being
I'll be
honest.
purchasing either.
Guess I'm the only one who likes Smash anymore.
Well, I've never played any Xenoblade, and for me, it's just anime person with the sword.
Right. Like, I don't recognize the character.
like, I'm
in
not-
the same way other people would.
Exactly.
And nothing against Xenoblade. I've heard great things about it. I'd love to play it.
I would too.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's not the kind of character that I was exactly hoping for or wanting.
What were you hoping for?
Eggman.
Anything else.
Eggman. Yeah.
Eggman and Smash Brothers today.
I'm never going to complain about another character because I actually got my rep
Right.
with Steve, which is so surprising to me.
I know, that really is
So-
amazing.
so insane.
That is
Oh
pretty
my
cool.
gosh. But like at the end of the day, I don't really care.
I'm not going to complain about what they're adding because I love that they're adding anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't have to buy if I don't like it.
exactly.
It's for the people who want it.
I am still going to forever complain about Byleth.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
Byleth is great.
Byleth is great.
Byleth is the exact same thing with this, where it's you don't care unless you've played the game.
That's not enough
Byleth
for me.
Byleth is only bad on the grounds that it is entirely tone deaf by the Smash Bros. Team to add another
Mhm.
Fire Emblem character.
Yes, exactly.
Byleth's kit is very interesting.
Everything else about Byleth, she's probably the most unique Fire Emblem character besides like Robin.
Having a representative from Three Houses is great because I think Three Houses is a great game.
I think if it would have gotten a base game release instead of a DLC release, like imagine the hype if we would have gotten King K. Rool as the DLC instead of Byleth. Like now that I think about that would have been powerful. Yeah, or like Ridley even. Having Ridley be the DLC and having Byleth take Ridley's slot in the original game. Oh my god.
But when you've heard the criticism of there being so many Fire Emblem characters in the game, and then you use one of the special DLC slots you've allotted to create another Fire Emblem character, it's like, hey, come on.
Yeah. And like when you really think about it, there really aren't that many Fire Emblem characters in the game. There's only like five.
The issue comes in when they have
doubles.
The issue comes in when half of them have the same moveset.
Well, but I think that issue is fixed with echoes.
Vaguely, yeah, but like it's an issue that you can't really get rid of because we really didn't need Roy in Melee.
I mean, sure, but like,
but Roy's our boy.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna take that of Ultimate now?
No, that's not what I'm saying. My argument is like you've created this problem where in the first iteration of a Fire Emblem character, you created two of them and you gave them the same moveset.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense. I agree. But at the end of the day, as long as some people like it, and as long as they have put effort into the character to make it fun to play as, even if it is similar to others, that's all that matters to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I said about movies. You know, the same logic applies. Every character is someone's favorite character.
There is no game developer who works harder than Masahiro Sakurai, and I do not want to rob that from him.
That's fair.
The only people I would say that genuinely care more about their games is like older Naughty Dog games or Devolver Digital, because
Devolver Digital's pretty good.
They pour hours
I love Devolver Digital
into their games, and like every game feels like
but I feel like Sakurai is like that one developer you can name who just like goes above and beyond.
Oh, absolutely.
Like beyond.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
I feel like you could maybe put Hideo Kojima up there, but he's a little wacky.
Yeah,
Hideo is his own thing.
I'm going to be as nice as possible when I say this. Hideo Kojima is 100% butt fucking sane.
Why are you such a dick, Matthew?
Yeah, you said you were going to say it in a nice way, but actually, I'm literally shaking and crying right now. So
Kojima is the Kanye West of game developers. Like he made some good stuff years ago, but as the years go on, he keeps getting crazier and crazier, and it's like, dude, what are you doing now?
I enjoyed Death Stranding.
That brings up like.
I enjoyed Death Stranding. I think the issue with Death Stranding at release is that many reviewers like sat down and they were like, okay, we got to beat Death Stranding, when it wasn't the kind of game that was designed to be played all in one sitting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
I get that. I don't want to speak about Death Stranding, me personally. You guys can talk about it as much as you want, but I
still haven't beaten it, so I'm not someone who
you still haven't figured out what Death Stranding is.
I just rewatched Video Game Donkey's review on it, so I'm a little like bad game right now, you know.
I love Donkey.
My comment is like about how Donkey was talking about Death Stranding.
Mm-hmm.
How I feel like he sat down to play the game all in one sitting, when in reality the game is structured much like a TV show, and you really could just sit down, play an hour of it for a day, and be like chill. Like it's kind of like an Animal Crossing kind of thing, where like you don't
Animal Crossing, but with an actual story, but one that like it's so crazy to where it's like you can be the person who like gets really into it and knows all the specifics of it, or you can sort of take it at face value and like just be like, there is a story.
Animal Crossing, but instead of talking to like really, really cute, like anthropomorphic animals, you're just walking.
And you're talking to the baby on your chest.
Yeah. You
That-
go,
I don't know,
hey,
that just-
hey, little baby.
The game just sounds really
That's
boring
weird,
to me.
right?
Like, it could be fine for you guys, but it just
Oh no, I don't disagree that it's boring. It's boring when you sit down and you want to play a video game. But if you're taking it as kind of a background
okay.
activity, like literally just sit down for an hour every day in Death Stranding and just walk and enjoy the atmosphere and listen to the music.
Man,
The gameplay is very understated so that you can do that and kind of relax while at the same time feeling a slight sense of urgency from the way the environments are structured.
as great as that sounds, I don't think Death Stranding is the game to deliver on that. I really think if I want to just sit down and relax to play a game, I would play almost any other game.
No, I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just saying like that's kind of the environment I think it was intended for.
Yes, I
get it.
100% agree. I 100% agree.
I think a big problem that Death Stranding faces is it is coming like very close off of the release of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, one of the greatest games ever made. And of course, it was made by Kojima. It was made by funny 100% butt fucking sane man, and it is such an amazing and groundbreaking game. I could talk about it for hours. And compare these two games.
Yeah, isn't it weird how Kojima develops this like intensely gameplay rich game with tons of options that you can do for every single micro scenario?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And he gets fired from literally the worst game company on the market and gets to make one game that is his entirely just his pure vision. And he gives us Walking Simulator.
He gives us
Hilarious.
swap, but boring.
Okay, the only thing I can think of when I think about Hideo Kojima is just how absolutely pissed I am that PT is not
Yes.
doing anything.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, that was so incredible. I wish
Mhm.
I had the ability to play that when it came out. I had no idea what it was when it came out, and I missed out on it. But it's one of my favorite video game ever exist. Honestly, it's incredible.
Was it supposed to be like a Silent Hill thing?
Yeah,
Silent
It was-
Hills.
it was the teaser trailer for Silent Hills, the next Silent Hill game.
Okay.
And
that
That
makes-
thing got
they made it
canceled by
shut down.
Konami.
it got
Yep.
canceled. And then wasn't Kojima fired like immediately afterwards?
Kojima
No.
was fired before.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
no, didn't PT release before
Yeah, that's
Metal
what I
Gear
was
Solid
thinking.
5 even came out? Yeah,
Oh,
he got
I don't
fired
know
after.
about that.
I don't think so.
He got fired right before Phantom Pain was about to release. Right before
think
it was about to release, because they took a bunch of his stuff out of it, like right upon release.
That mean,
Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right.
yeah.
I could have sworn. All I know is that
He developed the game to the very end, and then before it was about to release, he was fired.
yeah.
God, that's just ridiculous.
It's just so shitty. He's such a creative guy, and I wish I could have seen what Silent Hills would have been like. I love Silent Hill. It's so cool.
I also think Kojima might thrive in an environment where he has someone saying like, Hideo, you can't do that. You can't name a guy Dead Man.
You can't name this guy Die Hard Man. He looks at you and he says, I made the
He is
Metal
the
Gear
vice
series.
president of the United States and he has a robot skull face. Shut up.
Look
So
at
that's
you.
when Kojima says, "Do you want to see your next paycheck?"
Right. But that's my point. It's like I think he might be better in a place where somebody is able to tell him no.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's fair.
That's
where,
true.
where he gets a little restraint put on him. Honestly, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, it feels like a game that is just no hold bars, right? No hold bar. Just they said, Kojima, I want you to go balls to the walls. Make the greatest video game of all time. And he said, I'll do you one better. I will make you the greatest video game of all time and add elements of psychological horror to it. And then they didn't follow up on the psychological
And then
horror.
he didn't make the greatest game of all time. Maybe top 10 though.
And then
Also-
everybody hated him.
Yeah.
Also- You can put a balloon on a horse.
That's true.
That is the most important part of that.
Very important that you can punch the dog.
What is wrong with you? You are a maniac.
Not only can you pet the dog, you can also punch the
You
dog.
maniac.
His hands were made for both comfort and violence.
My world is my choice.
Boss, that's a child. What are you doing? Good job, boss.
Amazing, boss. That's why you're the boss. Such a good.
I
Just
also
good
love
time.
how just like unabashedly horny Kojima is all the time.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's interesting.
No.
To say the least.
Quiet could not. Quiet had to breathe through her skin. That's why
Uh-huh.
she's not allowed to wear
Yeah.
clothes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And who decided that she had to breathe through her skin?
You sure they didn't?
Oh my god!
Okay, now wait, you're saying you sure they didn't design her character first and then try to explain why she was designed like that?
Okay,
You're like one of
no.
those people that says, "I can't breathe in my mask." Like, no, bitch, put a shirt on.
don't even compare me to that.
Kojima, are you sure you want her tits to be out? Well, she breathes through her skin, so.
That's true.
Oh, okay. No, that actually does. He does. This is.
God, it has been so long since I've been to an arcade.
Right. So like one of the ticket cruncher arcades or just like game arcade.
Any, just if as
Yeah,
long as I can get my hands on the joysticks that haven't been cleaned in 3 years, that's all I want.
So like Chuck E. Cheese, does that count?
Dude, we're
I
a
think that
kid.
counts.
Be a kid?
think
Am
that
I a kid?
I think
Dude,
See,
Chuck
when
E.
I-
Cheese bloggers on Twitch.tv.
When I think of Charles Entertainment Cheese, I can only think
hate
about skee ball for some reason.
Oh, skee ball.
Really?
Dude, oh.
when I there are a few things that I think
That
about
was
when I
just
think
how I
of
would
Chuck E.
game
Cheese.
tickets at Chuck E. Cheese, is because I got really good at skee ball.
I used to do Chuck E. Cheese was such a magical place when I was a kid. I remember I had a birthday party there once when I was like definitely under double digit age, probably like 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah.
Maybe even younger, honestly, because okay. So I had the birthday party there and I had to go to the bathroom. So then I went to the bathroom, but I was too excited to properly finish what I was doing in the bathroom. So I was naked and I just ran back out and
Oh my
started
God.
playing.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
Have you ever seen a Chuck E. Cheese? They have this like, okay, it's like a clock, but like you get to sit on the hand and like, because I wrote
Yeah.
that naked.
No way.
Held into the end of the air. Everybody can see my naked body. And they had to they just had to wait for me to get done and get down so they could take me off and maybe put my
Oh.
That's wonderful.
That's so awesome.
That's such an
Were you
adorable
just
story.
were you full Pooh Bear like in the
Full
scene?
Pooh Bear. Full Pooh Bear. I left everything in the bathroom.
Why? Why did you do this?
Because back then I used to wear like overalls and like
That's
you have to all one thing. You have to take everything
Yeah.
off to go to the bathroom.
Good point.
yeah, and that's
But like you
difficult
just
to
didn't
get
leave it
on and
around
off
your
as a
ankles.
kid.
You like ditched your overalls in the bathroom.
Well, if it was around my ankles, Del, I'd be moving a lot slower.
I see.
Yeah, Del.
Well, yeah, you got to think about it.
Infallible
Charles
logic,
Entertainment
really.
Cheese would have caught him a lot sooner.
That's true.
Had to run from the animatronics. Had
But
to
like
run from
honestly,
Freddy
Animatronics.
what?
No. No.
FNAF will become real in 10 minutes.
This reminds me of my new favorite movie, Willy's Wonderland.
Oh god.
Have you guys heard of Willy's Wonderland?
Okay,
What an awful but great movie.
I love
know
it.
you
I
guys
actually
are
love it.
calling it a FNAF movie, right? But
Uh-huh.
is it at all like officially related to FNAF, or is it just like riffing on
It's
the
rip off.
It's
Okay.
absolutely a ripoff.
Well, that's good.
I mean,
But it's so awesome.
hilarious how
Except for, like, the
Nick Cage
theory
just
of the
has
word.
these stupid movies now?
We should watch
pretty
it.
much. It's a good time.
We should watch it,
recommend that you watch
and
it.
then you
Anybody-
and the audience
Oh.
watch it, and then next week we can all talk about it together. It'd be one big happy
that'd be
family
great.
moment.
It
Yeah.
would. It would. We would have like a hashtag Dad win.
Okay, Colin.
Okay, what, Andrew?
It's like Nick Cage
Take it
buried
back.
himself so deep in
No.
debt, buying stupid things, and now he has to be in Willy's Wonderland.
Okay, Del, I have a question for you. All right.
Okay.
If I told you that throughout the entire movie, Nick Cage did not even say one word, would you believe it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, good.
That's the truth.
Nick Cage is kind of a strange actor. He's really good, but at the same time, he's done some pretty bad.
He's
Yeah,
in
no.
I
bad
don't think you can
movies.
say that.
Have you ever seen Kick-Ass?
I think you can make Nicolas Cage good. I do not think Nicolas Cage is good.
Yeah, the only things I've seen of him have been pretty bad, honestly.
He's not great, but he's iconic.
Yeah, he is iconic. He has that.
Left to his own devices, Nicolas Cage will be bad. He needs someone to make him good.
Yeah, maybe I just haven't seen because the only Nicolas Cage movies that I've seen have been Ghost Rider, Kick-Ass, and National Treasure. Three movies that he's notoriously.
He is fantastic in National Treasure.
Two movies that he's notoriously batshit insane.
All I can think about is
Declaration of Independence.
yeah, it's crazy. I've never actually seen that movie.
Well, let's not watch it and watch Shin Godzilla for the 15th time.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Such a good movie.
I just keep thinking about in Willy's Wonderland. He has it's almost like union breaks, where every hour on the hour he takes a break from doing what he's doing at that place, no matter what is happening.
No matter what.
Story, no matter what. There's one point where he's about to stop one of the evil possessed animatronics from killing more people, and then his watch goes off. And he's like, "Oh, I gotta go on my break," and then he leaves her, and then for 15 minutes he just goes and fucking plays pinball and drinks a soda.
It's never explained. It's never explained. He just does it.
Each time he does it, the shots linger on it more until the very last time. It's like a dance montage of him dancing while playing the pinball machine. And it's so weird.
Incredible. It's
15
perfect.
minutes in the movie's real time, or just 15 minutes in the world time?
In world time.
Okay.
Is do the special effects look any good?
The animatronics are
I'm
just
watching
people
the
in
trailer
suits.
for the first time now.
It's just people in suits, Matthew, fabric and rubber suits.
Yeah.
That's actually fine.
And then
I would've
whenever they rip the head off of one of them, they'll spill out motor oil as blood. That's pretty much what it is.
That's fine. I would have been really worried if they would have done a really just poor CGI. I prefer suitmation.
Oh, I do too. Although Matthew, I got to tell you, and Del, you haven't seen it, about the most iconic line of the movie, and I think it's in the trailer, Del. So while you're watching it, but it's one of the girls, and she's yelling at the sheriff.
Wait, should we spoil it?
No. It's fine.
Should we make the viewer go watch it first?
No. It's just a line. It's just a line. We don't know how it ends.
No, actually, if you know this line, then you know the exact ending of the movie.
No. It's fine. And so. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Siren's going off
a scene
outside.
where Nicolas Cage starts punching the ostrich.
It's awesome. But anyway, so this line, it's the lady yelling at the sheriff, and she's yelling at the sheriff. She's like, "They aren't trapped in here. No, he's not trapped in here with them. They're trapped in here with him." And he beats up more people. It's awesome.
Yeah, and then
Such a good line.
Oh. It's like the Inception noise, pretty much.
That's amazing.
It's not great. That's all I can really say.
It's like if you enjoy Sharknado or something like that.
Yeah, it's better than Sharknado because it's the kind of movie where it's the same production quality, a little bit less special effects, but it entirely takes itself seriously. There's not a point where you're oh, they knew that this was just a joke. It is entirely trying to be serious.
It's so good.
It blows my mind.
So what I'm hearing is Nicolas Cage is the purple guy. Game Theory FNAF confirmed. Reddit solved FNAF.
What?
You know that thing where like Scott Cawthon is like funding fan creators?
Man,
Yeah.
we do not have time.
Fanverse.
We do not have time to get into all of this.
All I need to say is that if Willy's Wonderland does not win a CMA, the Country Music Award, then I'm right.
I think there's a country song in there. There's an acoustic guitar.
I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna riot if they don't even get nominated. Are you kidding me?
Oh, honestly.
And I think that'll just about do it. Thank you all so much for listening to our, I guess, pilot episode? What do you guys want to call this?
It would be the pilot. I mean,
Yeah,
we'll come up with a name later,
Yeah,
but it is
fix it
definitely the pilot episode.
we'll fix it in post.
It's been a good time. Thanks for
Been
listening
great,
to us.
yeah. And right before we leave, just want to give one huge shout out to our editor. Editor, if you wouldn't mind putting a fart sound effect right here, that'd be great.
All right. Stinky.
Oh,
That was a wet one.
oh.
I think we should.
I immediately regret that.
And on that note, goodbye, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. We love you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening.